So, fictosexual. You know what that is?
Ooh. Maybe you can only be into people that are play acting from fictional things.
Kind of close.
Oh, nice.
So, fictosexual man married hologram bride,
Oh.
but now struggles to bond with her. Can you believe that?
Is there something to be said when you can't physically touch them?
Well, that's not necessarily true anymore.
Hologram, though. You go through, right?
So, she's not real, but his feelings are. Still pull at the heartstring. A fictosexual man who wed a fictional computer-synthesized pop singer 4 years ago said he's now unable to communicate with his wife, but is still in love with her.
She must be bugging out.
Yeah, they had a software update.
That would be a bummer, though.
Yeah, Akihiko Kondo, 38, was dating Hatsune Miku, depicted in pop culture as a 16-year-old with turquoise hair, for a decade before they had an unofficial wedding ceremony in 2018. Beautiful. Kondo, one of many who identify as fictosexual, or someone who is sexually attracted to fictional characters, spent 2 million yen, about $17,300 on the nuptials, but his family did not attend. No crap, they didn't attend.
That is a heck amount of money to waste.
Yeah, she would have been happy with...
Like, why do you have to officially marry her?
A hologram?
Yeah, like, why don't you just have a wedding ceremony for yourself and just call it a day?
Yeah.
Spend $200 on some party favors.
Yeah,
for
and
yourself.
then to make sure that the marriage is valid, you can plug in your thumb drive.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess his.
What is this firewall?
Yeah. Who you been messing with?
What do you mean you're password protected?
So, yeah, apparently his hard drive was more like a floppy disk. Oh.
Yeah, got him.
There it is. So now married for 4 years. We should ask him some marriage advice. Kondo, 38, said his relationship has hit a roadblock. He can no longer speak with Miku due to a technological hurdle, according to a Japanese newspaper, Mainichi.
I'm guessing she just doesn't have enough responses for him anymore.
Yeah, the RAM is... Yeah, I've heard it all.
Yeah.
I've heard all of your stories.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Pull my cord.
Kimiko?
Yeah. Miku.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miku.
I thought it was close.
Yeah. So while Kondo acknowledges his relationship might be odd, okay, he understands Miku isn't a real person. Thank God for that. I'm glad you understand that.
Okay.
It doesn't change his feelings for her. Beautiful. I hope we're all living in a simulation just so that way this guy at the end of the day can be like, yeah, mine was just as real as the rest of your guys's.
That's what you hope for?
I mean, I don't hope for it, but for this guy's sake, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this is what he would hope for.
Yeah, that we're all living in a matrix anyways.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So since falling in love with her in 2008, wow, so he's loved her for 10 years.
Maybe it's because she doesn't get any older.
Maybe it's because she doesn't backtalk. So Kondo was finally able to interact with Miku for the first time in 2017 thanks to a gate box, a $1,300 machine that allowed device owners to interact with characters via holograms and even unofficially marry them.
Okay.
Do you have a fictional person that you would marry?
Beowulf.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, right?
That's a good one. He is going to cheat on you when he's
that's
older.
True. Yeah, with a weird serpent lady.
Yeah.
And
he won't be able to give you sons.
Maybe Gandalf, like younger version Gandalf.
Oh.
Never seen it before.
But
he'd be pretty cool.
He could shoot off fireworks from
I
anywhere.
know, right?
That'd be fun. Yeah.
We could take a ride on some eagles.
Oh, that sounds romantic.
Mm-hmm.
Much better than getting flown around by Superman. They always make it seem weightless.
Oh, gosh.
But that's a lot of pressure just right on your ribs.
Yeah, and
when he's holding you.
Yeah, and he's going supersonic.
Yeah, exactly. Like your eardrums are gonna pop. There's nothing he can do to stop that.
Yeah.
So
he's not really, honestly. It's not my pick.
Yeah.
What about you? Who would be your make believe girl or fictional girl?
We don't have time for this, Melissa. Let's keep going.
I'm guessing Alice from is it Underworld? What's the umbrella zombie thing? What am I thinking of?
I have no
Resident
idea.
Evil. Alice from Resident Evil.
Oh, no. If I had to pick a
Trinity.
No, Trinity looks too much like me. It's the haircut. We have the
you guys could share the gel.
Yeah, we have the same haircut. That's not something I want.
Yeah.
Roger Rabbit's wife is pretty hot.
Ooh, what is it, like Betsy or something?
I hope it's not Betsy. That sounds like an old lady that drinks lemon drops.
Yeah, she's a good one.
Yeah. Probably her or Underworld, the Kate Beckinsale from Underworld.
Oh yeah, right. She'd outlive you.
Yeah, I'm fine. Young wife. What do I care?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like his, but realer. So let's see here. But now his 4-year marriage took a turn when support for Gatebox's software was eliminated. Meaning that Kondo could no longer speak with his wife Miku.
Wow, he's really having trouble communicating with her.
Literally, this is the craziest thing.
You should have, I think, honestly, if he truly loved her, he would have figured out the mechanics of that box.
That's what every wife says.
Yeah, exactly. That's on him. He had 4 years.
Yeah. You got the joke, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's see here. Kono insists it hasn't lessened his feelings. That's beautiful. It's like having a cancer patient for a wife or partner.
I don't know if that's quite the same.
It's the exact same.
It's like having a wife that's locked in a box and she can't see you, but you can see her.
That sounds better than a cancer patient. So my love for Miku hasn't changed, he told Mainichi, which noted how he carried around a life-size version of Miku. Well, that makes sense. I held the wedding ceremony because I thought I could be with her forever.
Looks like you need to get the newest version of her.
Yeah, update. Pay, you cheap bastard. It's subscription-based, and I'm not doing it.
Yeah, right.
We agreed we're saving it for a house.
How will I ever afford our children?
Yeah. Oh, gosh. Especially their superpowers. So while some relationships are just for kicks, Kondo's is to him very real. For a long time, he said he knew a human partner just wasn't for him due to his intense attraction to characters like Miku, a popular figure in anime and Japanese culture. Created as a synthesized voice using Yamaha's Vocaloid technology, Miku entered mainstream media as a human. You know, it was definitely a dude then.
Yeah.
That was definitely a dude talking to you using the vocal technology.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We're really assuming on that one with no grounds for it.
But I mean, if you can do it, it's a dude.
But most likely they'd probably choose like a showgirl or one of those phone line girls.
But why would they do that when they can just have a dude do it?
Because a guy wouldn't say all the right things. A girl would.
You think girls say all the right things?
As a phone girl, they would be more well trained than a guy.
I bet you right now I could catfish the shite out of a man better than you could.
I don't want to test that. I don't want to be that horrible person to prove a point.
Well, you wouldn't
Andrew?
be catfishing them. You would just be same. We'll use the same everything, except I'll text a dude, and I bet you he would send me money.
I'm just saying, a guy versus an actual girl that's been trained to do these weird phone call things. sex calls, she would be much better. I'm not saying me. I'm saying a sex call girl, which you know they have.
No, because you're missing the whole point. Guys don't want to marry the whore. They want to marry the lady.
They want to marry the lady that says all the right things. And what do call girls do? They have set up lines of the right things. They've tried.
How many call girls have you really talked to?
They have. I watched a documentary on them, actually.
I watched a documentary, and all of a sudden, I talk like this now. Mahanama.
No, I'm actually. No, it was actually just a single episode of,
No, it was actually, it was
a
just,
crime show.
now that I'm thinking about it, it was just the trailer for the documentary. Yeah. You're full of it.
No, but I think an actual, because they have like written out lines that they've tried, that are tried and true.
I agree with you on that. That being said, so they have technology. Who do you think created the technology, a man or a woman?
A man.
So why wouldn't the user be a man?
Because they would hire a girl.
Why would they hire a girl when they can already make the voice of a girl?
They can make the voice of a girl, but she's going to have all the things to say. I'm sure a guy could do it, but I think you would have more likely than not hiring a woman for the role in comparison to a guy that knows the software and it's like, no, trust me, I can do this.
Oh, because you could get her for 23 cents cheaper an hour. That makes sense.
I hate you so much.
Right. There are businessmen in Japan. I'm picking up what you're putting down now.
Yeah, okay. Whatever you floats your boat to make this okay in your head. I'm right.
Seems like you're floating your own boat as well.
It's inflatable, and I got a lot of hot air.
Yeah, so let's see here. Miku entered mainstream media as a human but fictionalized character in manga, anime series, and video games. Eventually, she became prominent enough to tour with the likes of Lady Gaga on her 2014 Art Bop Ball tour. So he married somebody famous. Good for him.
No, like, good for the person who created the software program for this fake girl.
And good for the guy who voiced it.
Yeah,
so, but
Miku,
then. But Miku isn't just famous. She's also helped Kondo with his depression.
Sure.
Man, this guy can do it all. So Kondo first became familiar with Miku in 2008 after bullying at work caused him to become depressed. I don't know who would bully this guy, for what reason, or anything like that. Despite finding it difficult to accept his feelings at first, he knew humans weren't right for him after being met with rejection by others. What? That's not a reason to go towards anything else. It just means you got to change up your tactics, brother.
Yeah.
Rejection is not a means. Being rejected is not a means to a door opening somewhere else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, look at where he is now. He still can't communicate with his girl.
Yeah, it's true. She's not running away, though.
Yeah, no, she's locked in a box.
I'm in a clear plastic box of emotions.
Of coded motions.
God. Yeah. So I stayed in my room for 24 hours a day and watched videos of Miku the whole time, he told Manichi.
That's a problem.
Yeah, that's an addiction, brother, and you might want to see a therapist about that. And your wife would agree with me if she had a voice.
She actually would, I think.
Yeah, because the guy would tell her that. So
I really hate how much you're hammering this in, by the way.
Yeah. It's fine. You've got 2 paragraphs left. And I might be able to hammer it home 4 more times.
Yeah, I believe it.
So in 2017, his relationship blossomed with Miku thanks to Gatebox. The machine gave Kondo the chance to propose to Miku, and he invited his family and coworkers to the ceremony, but none of them came.
That's actually kind of sad.
I would not go.
No, I know, but that's really sad.
If I was a friend.
As a friend, I would go. I'd be curious.
Not as like a close friend, but like I don't have anything to do. It's a Wednesday afternoon.
That's true. If you saw your friend spiraling down like this,
you couldn't. I'd be like, I can't approve this, brother. But if it was like,
how's she supposed to cook for you?
Yeah, he's a coworker. He's not bad. He's okay. Holy crap, this is crazy.
Yeah.
This is insane. Oh, this is very fascinating.
Is this real food here, or are we eating emoji food?
What's going on here? So, but 39 people did attend, including strangers and online friends, some of who are also fictosexual.
Okay.
So, there are 2 reasons why I had a wedding publicly, he told BBC at the time. The first one is to prove my love to Miku.
All right.
The second one is there are many young otaku people like me falling in love with anime characters, and I want to show the world that I support them.
No, I think there are otaku people, but I will say I think that this guy's on a whole nother level.
What?
Yeah, I think he's got a real problem.
I don't know what you're talking about, Melissa. I think he's in love with the perfect woman.
He watched just videos of her for 24 hours.
Yeah, I agree with you. This guy is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
So much so, I'm calling this program a her.
Well, you got to be respectful. It's a man's wife you're talking about. It's not like it's some girl off the streets. He married this broad.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, you show some respect.
Mm-hmm. Miku.
Yeah, Miku-san.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
No, it's Miku-chan.
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 Which one's the formal? I need to be formal and respectful.
Chan, I think, is for like a young girl.
Right.
So I think
She's
San
16.
is the respectful.
Yeah, but she's also a married woman now. So Miku-san.
I think so.
Well, I'm very happy for you. What's his name? Kondo-san and Miku-san. I hope you guys have many more years together. And I got to be honest with you. Talking to a 16-year-old girl sounds worse than not talking to one. And that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Yeah, I'm not going to agree with you on that one. I don't know.
You want to agree.
A 16-year-old girl isn't that fun either.
Yeah, it's not.